Part 4? Yeah, part 4. Cool. Hey yo, Obone 1000, you know the drill. We're getting straight into it. Alright. Okay. Yeah, welcome back, Jake. We get it. Alright, cool. So, we left off last time with the following. Jake found an innie trophy in a bush in Angel Falls and showed it to Aaron, who finally agreed to go to Stornoway. Now at peace because his daughter seems to be following a dream, the ghost of Aaron's father, Edwin, ascended to the heavens at last. Yep, this way. Alright, now, at this point, we are going to Stornoway. But before we do go to Stornoway, I have something really cool to show that this game does. Alright? Now, have you ever played an MMORPG before? Most of you have. Alright? Now, my only experience with Final Fantasy XIV, and I tried. I got as far as catching a chocobo, but like, it just doesn't help that, like, A Realm Reborn is... Look, I'm getting distracted, right? And the point is, MMORPGs feature a lot of side content. Notice how this bubble is blue. Oh, wrong button. My name is Questel. Have you heard of quests? I have not, no. I mean, I have, but I'm assuming none of you know. Then let me tell you all about them. A quest is a favor that you do for someone in need of help. You don't have to do it the moment they ask you, though. No, you could just fit it in when the time's right. You don't have to lose sight of your own plans at all. People with quests to give you have blue speech bubbles above their heads. I, don't suppose I could ask you to do a quest for me now, could I? I really want a tangle web. Can you get me one? Yep, that is it. Thank goodness, I was hoping you'd say yes. You can find tangle webs on the ground near big spider webs. There's a really big one just to the east of the village, but you have to go the long way round by the river to get it. If there's a tangle web there, you should see a twinkling spot on the ground. Look closer and you'll soon see if it's what you're after. I'll be waiting here, just one tangle web, that's all I need. You've accepted the quest. One good turn. Notice at the top it says 001. This is the very first quest of the game. You can now access the quest list from the Battle Records menu, which, if you remember, is the one that Stella was in. You can check the details of a quest on the quest list whenever you like. The quest is proving a little too tricky, you can always give up on it for the moment and try getting it. Yeah, if you're, if someone you know has asked you, if someone you know has asked you to go out and do something important, like, I don't know, pay the bills, you could just, yeah, and save it for later. Hell yeah. Okay. Now. This game has quests. This game has a lot of quests, alright? And I'm gonna show you an example. So, the quest indicated earlier that we need to go and get tangle webs, and they are on the ground in Sparkle. Now, if you recall correctly, when we went and got, I forgot what item it was we got. I think it might have just been medical herbs? Something like that. Well, basically, we saw Sparkle in an earlier episode, okay? Like, please forgive me, it's been a few days. You'll see soon, alright? I'll show you again soon. Here it is. Here it is, right here. There's a Sparkle on the ground. You interact with it with A, the tangle web. There are typically multiple of these, alright, in certain areas. However, we had the misfortune of only getting one. Oh well. There you go. That is, a tangle web. Let's go back. I would normally cut the video and everything, but, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't really have a good software on PC for, like, editing or whatever. This is the best we've got. I've got. Not we. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Look. I'm right here. You interact with Questel. So how did it go? Did you find me a tangle web? No. Really? What a disappointment. Yeah, I know, right? Let's go to Stornway. You think I'm joking? No, I'm not joking. I am actually going to Stornway. Am I joking about that? Yes, I am. I am actually joking. I am. I'm just messing with you. There you go, I've wasted an entire 30 seconds of your life and you're never getting it back. Hooray. So how did it go? Did you find me a tangle web? No. Really? What a disappointment. I know. Alright. Yes. Wow, it's a tangle web. An actual tangle web. No way. Can you believe it, guys? A tangle web! Just a week away! Thank you so much. Well, one good turn deserves another, as they say. Here, take this. Jake receives a sleeping hibiscus. I could never pronounce this, alright? Hibiscus, whatever. Success. The one good turn quest has been transgressed with finesse. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There you go. Quests will give out awards, and these awards can be pretty damn good. Let's go. The Stormway it is. Now, yep, we're on full health and full MP. Cool. Now, considering I'm not doing any editing, why don't I just ramble on? Who knows, that might be fun. Yeah, that will be a lot of fun. If I can think of something to talk about, I don't know. I mean, I went to the movies today, saw Inside Out 2. First one was better, but still pretty good. Still pretty good. I won't spoil it. Right. Oh yeah! I mean, I knew this as on the way here, but like, yeah, there's that. Let's ignore it. We're going to Stornway. Where do you think you're going? You want to get back to the observatory, right? No, I want to go to Stornway. Then head for the Starflight Express. I wanted to go to Stornway. God damn it. Fine. Here we are. All aboard. I do love this music, though, to be fair. So here we are on the Starflight. What do you reckon? Pretty swish, isn't she? I'd like to jazz her up a bit more, actually. It's still a bit on the plain side in here, wouldn't you say? I'm thinking pink rhinestones with gold around them. That'd really make the place look stellar, don't you think? Okay, look, I play this game all the time. Well, not all the time. I replay this game, like, I'd say twice a decade. Right? I say I replay this game twice a decade. I keep forgetting things. I didn't know that rhinestones was mentioned in this. I don't really even know what rhinestones are. I just associate them with gorillas. What? Not bothered about my amazing interior design ideas, eh? I suppose you just want to get going, don't you? No, I mean, well, yes, can we get out to Stornway, please? Fine, no more hanging around about. I'm pretty keen to get back to the observatory and see how everything is myself. Here we go then. It's takeoff time. Oh, flap. We have a problem. What's your profanity, Stella? It's flip, not flap. It's supposed to say flip. I thought it would fly if there was a Celestian on board. I wonder what's wrong. Well, I mean, we've lost our godforsaken halo, wings, and, I don't know, our integrity, considering the fact that we are basically the weakest Celestian in existence if we got blown away by a blast when even Apis Major himself didn't. Jesus Christ. Hey, you couldn't see that benevolescence before, could you? Even though you reckon you're a Celestian? That must be the problem. I mean, it's a bit much to expect me to believe that Celestians can just lose their halos and wings, isn't it? I don't know. Like, what do you mean by... Hang on. Hang on. Like... I don't think so, no. I don't think it's a bit much. I think my brain is just shut down entirely. I'm gonna say no. Ah, don't get your knickerbockers in a twist. I was only saying. Alright, whatever. Anyway, we don't have time for this. The Almighty won't be pleased if we hang around here when there's big stuff going on. Oi! Almighty matey, you listening? I'm a right old gherkin here. Why don't you give us a flapping hand? That's weird. He's probably too busy to notice us or something. Alright then, Jake. Here's what we'll do. We'll follow the road to... Yes! Thank you. Stornway, please. When we get there, we'll help lots of people and get lots of... Boo! Boo! Boo, I don't want to help anyone. I want to be selfish. I want to be cool. I want to fight monsters and be awesome and all that jazz. That should make that almighty oaf prick his eyes up. Ah, look at your face. Not too swayed over the idea or something. Well, tough turkey. I've decided that's what we're doing, so get moving. I really do like the writing in this game, though, to be fair. The writing in this game is so good. Like, it just is. Every single character has, like, not memorable lines, I'd say. I mean, some of them are pretty memorable, but, like, it just has a different kind of expression to it. It's just hard to explain, you know? Also, I love how when you move the camera around like this, it's perfectly aligned horizontally and vertically. Pretty cool. Big presses a switch on the control panel at random. Yeah, because, I mean, that is exactly what an autistic person would do. I'm autistic, alright? I'm allowed to make that joke. But nothing happens. Alright. Now we can go to Stormy without Stella saying anything. Let's see what Stella has to say anyway. That's it, keep up the good work. A few more battles and I can start showering you with my pearly wisdom. Bet you can't wait. Also, I do want to point out, if you press L or R, you can make Stella turn around. Look at that. Look at that, she's spinning. She's just spinning. Yeah. Alright, that's basically it. There is one other feature that I do want to show at one point, but there is a funny prompt for that. If I don't get the prompt within, like, I don't know, the next 20 episodes or however long I'm going to be doing this for, I'll just do it. But we are very close to actually doing all of, we are very close to reaching the point where, what's it called? We're close to reaching the point in which, the original Obo 1000 Let's Play died. We are very close to that. Alright, let's, pick this up. Yeah, pick this up. Coagulant. To my knowledge, it does nothing. Like, look at this. Poisonous powder puts a single enemy into a state of paralysis. Like, come on. It's not even that good. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, here's Stornway. Hey Aaron, what's up? Not nervous, are you, honey? I'm afraid so. I just can't see how a young girl like me can suddenly take over such a big and important inn. And surely everyone will be thinking exactly the same thing. Sure, maybe they will, but I trust my instincts, and you should too. I know you've got what it takes, Aaron. Seriously, just quit worrying, if you say so. Now time to introduce you to your new colleagues. Hey guys, I'm back, and I brought a big, shiny ray of hope along with me. This should be good for a laugh. Come on, let's follow them in there and see how Aaron gets on. Doesn't even give you the option, it just forces you in. God damn it. Oh well. Honestly, Paddy, what were you thinking? This slip of a girl's going to run the inn, is she? We're on the brink of closing as it is, and you're trying to finish us off? Jeez, Ginny, calm down, will you? Do you think I'd just pick any young thing off the street to run this place? Erin here might not look much, but she's got innkeeping in her blood. She'll have us back on track before you can say welcome. Didn't you say the same kind of thing about me when you brought me here? And didn't you also say you were going off to find the one guy who can save this place for certain? No offense, but I'm not too convinced this is the guy you were talking about. Wow, sexist to your own, like, gender. For the love of God, don't take anything I say seriously. I'm just taking the mick as, you know, what this game would do. Whatever. Please, just give me a chance. You won't find anyone who will try harder than me. And I learned all there is to know about innkeeping from my father. So your father was an innkeeper too, was he? And I suppose you had to make your daddy proud, Well, that's very admirable, but running an inn isn't as easy as just turning up and promising to try hard, you know? And you can talk all you like about how much your father taught you, but we don't even know who your father was. There it is, the challenge we've been waiting for. Now's the time to show her, honey. Show what? Oh, you mean this? Erin gets out the innie. Yeah. Wait, that trophy. It sure is the innie for the incredible, entertaining award by none other than our very own King Scott. Well, now tell me you doubt how good he was, and Erin here shares the same incredible blood. Not bad, huh? The incredible God. It's just the fact, right? These sprites never appear anywhere else in the game. These sprites. It's so surreal, but like I just love it. It's wild. The incredible entertainer's daughter. Oh my. It's okay, Ray. There's no need to bow and scrape or anything. Oh god. That was boring. Let's go and fight monsters. Hold your hedgehogs. Where do you think you're going? You should at least go and say hello before we leave. Really? Really? I'd prefer to look around the place first. Let's see what we got here. We got this set of stairs that you can't access. I know, it's weird. You can't access these set of stairs. You got this counter here, this box here. Can't really read what the book says because it's DS era graphics. Looks like the lift is currently out of service. Boo! I got books here. Don't seem to be any books of particular interest. There's a book called Alchemical Essentials. Jake takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. If you're looking to cook up all the recipes there are, the first thing you'll need is ingredients coming out of your ears. And the only way to get them is to travel the world, searching under every rock and behind every tree until you find them. We'll get to that later. In here, you'll see that, there's more books! There's a book called Sightseeing in Stornoway. Jake takes it from a shelf and has a closer look. An unmissable first sight when you arrive in Stornoway is the notice board in the middle of town. That's where you'll find the latest notices from His Majesty and up to the minute news and gossip. Keep that in mind! Keep that in mind. There don't seem to be... Yeah, oh my god, come on. There's gotta be something. We go back in here. Okay. Now, imagine if I found a speedrunning skip here, where you just go in here and you get to avoid an entire cutscene. That would be hilarious. What do you have to say? The fabled Innie Award, eh? A man in my position hears rumors, of course, but it's actually true, it seems. Oh, are you looking for lodgings? I'm afraid we're not up and running just yet. Perhaps you could come back later. I mean, okay, sure, I'll come back later. Yeah, I get it. Sonic the Hedgehog, whatever. Alright, who should I talk to? I'll talk to Aaron. Oh, I don't think it matters, whatever. Oh, Jake, you came and visited just like you said you would, and so soon. I'm afraid we've only just arrived ourselves, so we're not quite ready to take any guests yet. Hey, don't sweat it, sweetie. I'm sure Jake didn't come here to stay. I bet you came because you were worried about Erin, huh? You wanted to see how she was getting on, right? And you just love to help a girl out, but you don't know the first thing about innkeeping. That's about it. Yeah, well, what if I told you there was something you could do to help out here? Patty, what are you saying? Well, from what I've seen, young Jake's got a knack for encountering all kinds of people by chance. If he tried to drum up a bit of business for us, I bet we'd have a full house in no time. Patty, we can't ask Jake to do something like that. Yeah, I know, I don't like doing work. I want to kill monsters. The inn isn't anything to do with him, yeah. Hey, making people feel like they want to help you out is a knack too, honey. You should be glad you've got it. If Jake's got nothing better to do... I mean, she's got me there. If Jake's got nothing better to do and feels like lending a hand, don't turn him away. Don't turn him away. You could do with the help. Yes, I suppose you're right. Do you think you might be able to help out a little bit, Jake? What if I said... okay, alright, look. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not a horrible monster. I think. Am I? See, I don't want to say anything that ages poorly, but whatever. I am a human. There you go. I'm a human. So, as a human, I'll say yes. I must admit, I've often noticed how people always seem drawn to you. Thank you, Jake. I really do appreciate it. I think everyone's pretty much accepted me, which means I really need to start getting things in shape around here. So you could run off and occupy yourself with something else for a while, could you? You'll soon have the place fit to stay in. What do you say? So you're travelling all on your lonesome, huh, Jake? That sure is risky, honey. Why don't you hang around here for a while till the inn's open? Come by later and I bet I'll be able to hook you up with some great guys who could help you out on your quest, okay? It's extraordinary. I mean, I know it was her father who won the award, not her, but I don't know. Somehow just seeing her holding that in is enough to make you believe in her. I'm certain she, Erin I mean, will turn this inn around. She'll return the Quester's Rest to its former glory. Oh yeah, and then you all just say the same thing, right? Now, are you ready for this? I'm gonna count how long it takes for things to get put in shape, alright? Once I leave this room, I'm gonna start counting. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... It takes 5 seconds. It took them 5 seconds. It took them all 5 seconds, Jesus Christ, come on. And they managed to wrangle together like 2 new people, and I don't know, like, they probably just like executed the other lady, but like, wow. Is she not in here? No, where the hell is she? Is she not down in the lift? Oh, now the elevator works. Wow. It took 5 seconds for the elevator to work. So, like, they moved. Right, come on, she has to be down here. No? Where's the other lady? Where's the other lady? They didn't seriously execute her, did they? I was joking. That was an actual joke. That you can't be serious. You can't be serious. No. Oh my god. They actually did it. Like, that's it. That is it. There's nothing else to it. They just got rid of her completely. Actual, like, Glory kill. And that's it. That's just, she's gone. I don't get it. Whatever. Whatever. But here we are. This is the Quester's Rest. You will remember this, hopefully. And there's a bunch here. There's a bunch. Alright, there is a good deal here. Now, there is one person I do want to talk with, and it's this lady here. Here we go. You're able to see me? And you are... No, forgive me. Ignore my ramblings. This is surely the hand of fate at work. Look, look, look. 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 We got the Almighty. Alright? We have the Almighty. There is no such thing as fate. We have the Almighty. Alright? The last thing we want is to go and deal with bizarre antics. Alright? That is the last thing we need. I am Pavo. I alone dared to cast open the sealed door of She is gonna summon up every single JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character. That is terrifying. We should be very worried. We should be very worried. I don't care if you think I'm cringe, I don't care if you think anything else. That is a serious concern. That is a serious concern. We are dead. We are dead. She is gonna kill us all. She's actually gonna kill us all. Allow me to assist you. No, please don't. If you do, you'll end us all. I have the power to open the door to other dimensions that only Celestials may enter. We can enter? Okay, cool, right. Never mind. False alarm. False alarm. Only Celestians can enter. Alright? And they don't exist in JoJo's. Take that. Take that. Through it lies worlds that are not our own, where fresh adventures await. Do you desire to know more about the Portal? By stepping through the portal, you may join in an adventure with 3 others in another world. When you wish to travel to a new world, you need only choose Visit Another World. On doing so, one in search of companions nearby is sure to open the gate for their world for you. Or, should you wish to invite others into this world, you need only choose Invite Guests from Other Worlds. While the portal is open, travelers will freely be able to enter this world. Your party may only contain up to 4 members. If you wish to invite a friend, your party must be of no more than 3. If you wish to invite 2 friends, you must entrust at least 2 of your current party members to Patty's care first. Perhaps you have yet to grasp all that I have said. Shall I repeat this information? I'm gonna be honest, I've just been regurgitating the information. I wasn't really processing this. I'm gonna say no. I'll explain to you exactly what all of this is. So, all jokes aside, this game, to my knowledge, and I believe I've already said this before, but I'm saying it again because, you know, it's funny. This game, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think was the first Dragon Quest game to feature multiplayer. Or at the very least, the first Dragon Quest game to feature, the mainline Dragon Quest game to feature multiplayer. Alright? And now we have access to that. We can visit someone else's world. So we are able to visit other people if we want. Considering this is an emulator though, that's not possible, unfortunately. But whatever. It was magical though, let me tell you. I want you to go... Actually, let me paint a picture actually. So back in 2009, when the game first launched, the way that people would be able to interact with each other was basically through like a method where if you walked past them with your DS, it would basically trigger like a notification where it would act as if they had visited each other. All you had to do was just have the game on your DS in a certain setting, close it, and then walk past them. And it was that thing that basically blew up in Japan. Like, every single person and their grandmother was playing this game in Japan. It was insane. It was insane. I wish I could go back and... Oh, I wish so much I could just go back and actually experience that, but I was a stupid 8-year-old child who didn't know any better. But, like, when this got translated over to the West, Dragon Quest has Dragon Quest notoriously always struggled with reaching popularity in the West. That was until Dragon Quest XI, and this game to be fair as well, but this game, even though it was the highest selling outside of Japan, and possibly the highest selling of all time in terms of Dragon Quest, it didn't really attract too many people outside the West. I only ever knew one person who owned this game, and that was it. That was literally it. Like, in Japan, you had, like, entire families with their own DSs and their own copies of the game playing this. Everyone was addicted. It didn't help that the game came out a year later, in 2010, internationally. I mean, it's a miracle we even got it internationally, and I'm glad we did, but... Wow. And, fun fact, that method of interacting with people gave birth to Street Pass on the 3DS. So we have this game to thank for Street Pass. Give each other a round of applause, everybody. And what this system is here is you could just access each other's worlds. So in this game, you can have multiple party members. And those party members essentially make up, you know, your party. But you can choose not to have party members and just have your friends tag along with you. But and that's why they made this game really difficult, because it was basically a team effort of, like, getting past certain obstacles in the story. It was really cool, and I really liked the idea, but the problem was that, like, again, not many people had it, so nowadays, especially now, you're never gonna find someone who plays this game now. I am the only person, apart from my brother, who, like, understands the beauty of this game. No one else cares. The sad world we live in, where people, like, even in the Dragon Quest community, don't consider this game a phenomenal masterpiece. It's a sick world we live in. Oh, damn it. Very well. When once more you desire to reach out across the void and make new acquaintances, you need only come to me. Okay, now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna chat to Patty. Guess it's time for me to show you what I can do, huh? Hey there, did I welcome you to my party planning place already? This is the place to hook up with new party members. So what can I do for you, sweetie? Now, this is where we recruit everyone. This is where we recruit everyone. Yeah! So this is where we can recruit people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call up a friend. Alright, I want to see what these people like. So this is really interesting. I think the game has different methods of, like, creating people. We've got 2 women and 1 guy. Warrior, priest, and mage. Let's call them all up. That is cursed, but sure. Like, it's very tempting to, keep these people. But, like, no. I don't want to keep these people. Alright? But still, let's have a look at the next person. Philip P. I can't even tell what you look like. At all. But you have a hat on. Emmy. Oh. Okay. I'm good. So, yeah. Look, I'm gonna be... I probably should have read that. Whatever, look, I'm not gonna read everything, just... Right. Egg on just allows you to basically cheer on a party member, if you're wondering, and that increases their damage next time they swing an attack. That's it. It's alright, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think it's really overpowered later on in the game, but I'm not really the biggest fan. As you waste a turn powering up someone when you could have just, like, used your own move. use that one wisely, and you'll be sitting pretty whenever your travels take you. Bon voyage, honey. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. We've got our team. We got our team. We got our team. Well, even though it's not really our team, but what I'm gonna do. Oh, damn it! Damn it! Damn it! It's not easy playing on a stupid keyboard. Right, equip. Here we go. So, yep, these are all our characters. So, I recommend you take the outfits that these characters have, especially if they're, like, pretty valuable. Like, for example, a copper sword, we can take that and we can sell it. Cotton trousers are worth nothing, so we're moving on. Laundry pole, we could potentially scavenge that for something. Leather hat, we can scavenge it for something. You have the most boring hairstyle. Wow. And silk robe, we can take that. Cool. Yep, and that's that. Now, I am not going to use this team, however. I do not want to use this team. And the main reason why is because I have a different team in mind we can use. Okay? Yeah, I'm just not even gonna bother, like... Right. I will say this as well. After this point in the game, these characters are pretty much useless. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but this is basically the last time these characters ever become useful. They are permanently stuck in this situation where they're just running this in. They do not contribute to the story any further other than one specific scene where... Well, it's not even, like, the story, it's just a mechanic that they give you later. And then, like, in terms of story, that's all for DLC stuff, which I'll get into later. Right, I'll just drop off people. We'll drop off Odette. Odette is a pretty cool name, actually. I like Odette. Philippi. And then finally we'll drop off Emmy. Cool. Now, before I do create these characters, there is one small thing I want to do, okay? So once you get to Stornway, you're like, okay, how the hell do we progress with the story here? How the hell are we supposed to do that? Now, Stella told us that we need benevolence, okay? And you get it from helping the townspeople. So you go talk to these guys because you think to yourself, oh, well, maybe if you talk to the king will, like, say what we could potentially do. Once you talk to them, state your business, Wanderer. I can't let you into the castle without a good reason. Sorry, but them's the rules. I want to help you people. That's the good reason. Our king is currently searching for a brave warrior who will fight the White Knight on our behalf. His Majesty's appeal is on the signpost in the center of town. I suggest that you read it. Yep, so the game has given us 2 prompts for the sign. Right here. Jake reads a sign. A mysterious black knight in armor is terrorizing our town. If anyone is brave enough to fight him, come to the castle. Anyone will do. King Scott of Stornway. Yeah, anyone. Now, before I do go back to the guards, there is a bunch of loot that we can scavenge here. For starters, a mini medal. I'm not going to explain what it does, but that will be important for later. You also have this stairwell here. You got pots, medical herb, some gold. Come on. Cool. You got chests here. Powering knife. 5 gold coins. And a lump of lamb's wool, if we talk to this guy. You see those 2 treasure chests over there? Yep, I just opened them. Deal with it. Do you know what the difference between the red one and the blue one? Well, I'll tell you. Apparently the red ones can only be opened by the hero of the world they're in. But the blue ones can be opened by anyone from any world. Although how people can travel between worlds is beyond me. So, basically, I own this world. I own this game. This is my save file. So only I can open the red chests. If anyone from any multiplayer session is joining with me, they can open the blue chests. That's basically what he's saying. Yep. Let's go down the well. It's another red chest. We open it. Pair of gloves. Let's have a look. Because we don't actually have any gloves on at the moment, do we? It increases our deafness. Sure. I'm pretty sure that just increases how, like, often we, like, dodge attacks or whatever. I don't know. Let's talk to her. There's been all kinds of commotion at the castle just lately, and they've upped the number of patrols too. Whatever's going on. Yeah, this place is nice. I like it. Let's go check out the weapons here. Welcome to the weapon shop. Let's sell some stuff. Alright. First, let's take a look at the items. As you can see, we do not need the Kugulin, and the Kugulin does give a hefty amount. Magic Beast Hide. I will keep that. I'll keep that as well. Let's check the equipment. In terms of equipment we're going to sell, the copper sword. Yeah, we'll sell the copper sword. Okay. Oh, we'll keep the leather hat. Yeah, this is why. This is why. Look at how expensive these are. Pretty damn good, but for now I'll keep them. Sandals. Alright, okay, that should be a thing, so let's see what there is to buy. The rapier. We're gonna get it. We're getting a sword upgrade, baby. Let's equip it, and here we go. We can now sell our current sword for 120. Nope, I don't think I'll sell anything else. And here's the two chests again. The blue one contains a pair of cotton gloves. Boring. And the Seed of Strength. Remember, these seeds are valuable. Very, very, very valuable. Okay? Do not neglect them. Okay? But also at the same time, use them wisely. Anyway, here we go. State your business, Wanderer. Oh, are you here about the sign asking for someone to rid us, this Dark Knight fellow? You mean White Knight. Whatever. In that case, you better go inside the castle and find out more about it. Yeah! Ooh. Here we go. We'll finally get access to the castle. And Jesus Christ, is it a big castle? I mean, let me just show you an example. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how big it is. Look at all the stairs. Look at all the doors. Look at every... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. In the many instances I've played this game, I did not expect her to be here. What does she have to say? Our daughter, Simona, has grown into a fine young woman thanks to the quality of the people we have surrounded her with. So why is that dreadful White Knight so interested in her? She's such a pure, innocent wee thing. Sob. Open this. Nothing. Open this. Set of plain clothes. Boring. Boring. Come on, give us something. God. That's so dumb. Right. Also, I just like how I walked in and, like, just casually spoke with the queen. I could have been, like, an assassin for all I know. But I guess it's the same for the king. I won't explore everything here. Not yet, at least. For the time being, I want to just progress with the story, and by that, I mean let's go up here and have a look. Ouch, Simona, how many more times do I have to tell you? You're not to go and see him. And how many times do I have to tell you, father? The White Knight keeps coming to this town because he's looking for me. Don't you see? If I go to him, then everyone in Stormway can go about their lives in peace again. You're being ridiculous, lassie. Do I look like the kind of man who'd sacrifice his daughter to that nefarious knight? But father... I did that almost all in one breath, by the way. I'm amazing. I thought he said we... I thought he swore there. I thought he swore there. God, wow, okay. We have a visitor. No more of your blethering, you there. Approach the throne. What if I say no? Nah, fine, we'll approach. If we talk to you, it just didn't. Oh wait, no. Sorry. My apologies, you shouldn't have had to see that. I'm Princess Simona. Are you a traveller? I don't suppose you're here because of this White Knight business, are you? Well, yeah, of course. Oh dear, now I have to worry about an innocent traveller coming to harm as well. All because of me. I appreciate your offer of help, but I must beg you to continue with your journey. Our affairs are no concern of yours. Oh, they damn well are. I mean, Stella won't shut the hell up about it, so let's actually engage in this. I am King Scott, master of this castle and monarch of Stornway. Did you come here because of the sign down the town there? You bet I did. You did, so you're going to help us defeat the no-good White Knight character? Absolutely. Rivens, you want to take up the challenge to defeat the White Knight? Tell me your name, laddie. Jake, is it? Well then, Jake, you better listen to what I have to say. Obviously, I have good reason for asking a passer-through to defeat this no-good knight. You see, that Puddock only came and infiltrated my castle to try and snatch away my daughter. He's had the nerve to demand she be delivered to him at Lochstorn by a certain time. I'm convinced that it's some kind of friendship trap. I reckon he's trying to weaken my castle's defences by having me send my... Oh my god, it's the yawn! It's the yawn, it's not even... What time is it? As of recording, it is currently 26 minutes past 8. I should be tired. I woke up at like 9 o'clock. God's sake. I reckon he's trying to weaken my castle's defences by having me send my soldiers to the loch with her. Then he'll attack. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already realised, this is very Scottish inspired. I know. That's why I wanted to employ a likely lad such as your good self instead. Osh, father, you can't possibly ask a stranger who's passing through the place to do such a thing. Weesh. Weesh, I will not let that ruffian get the better of me. It's very sad, father, very sad that you won't even slightly consider my feelings on this. Ahem, sorry about that. My lass likes to do the right thing, and she seems to think the right thing is to go up there and meet him. Anyway, Jake, I'd be much obliged if you could away to Loxt. I don't know if that is a, like, grammar error, or if that is just how Scottish people speak. I don't know. It's been, like, a few years since I've been to Scotland. Put away to Lochstorn and make sure he's not up to any trickery. If you cross the bridge north of town and keep heading north, you'll find yourself at the loch before too long. Be sure to give him a good thrashing if you find him, won't you? Just pummel the fiend into the ground. Naturally, there'll be a raw reward waiting for you when you get back. I'm putting all my hopes on you, Jake. Jesus Christ, that was another yawn, and I had to suppress one in the entire thing. Alright. Well, Jake, I'd be obliged if you could away the... Yeah, you actually already said that. You already said that. I was hoping you'd say something funny, witty, or whatever, but come on. Yep. Are you travelling alone, lad? You don't have anyone else in your party? You should pay a visit to Patty's pub in town. The place is always filled with travellers and other adventurous types. I'd advise you to put a wee party together there before you set off. You don't want to take on that nasty night alone. There are challenge runs where people beat this game with only the main character and no one else. But we're not going to do that. We're going to instead include a party. This White Knight character's causing anyone a bit of grief, isn't he? Could be our chance to get in a bit of good deeding. The Almighty will be chuffed to pieces if we manage to make this... God's sake, I don't get it! Why am I tired? Why am I tired? The Almighty will be chuffed to pieces if we manage to make this lot thankful and get ourselves plenty of benevolence. Everything's starting to fall into its place. Let's go and put that White Knight in his... Right. Okay. Now. I will go in here. There's one thing I want to show you before we do anything else. We go in here, you'll see that her text is blue as well. Oosh, just look at me. I've come all the way to church, but I just can't seem to get fired up enough to have a really good pray. I don't suppose you could spur me on with a nice air punch, could you? Yep, this is quest number 2. A girl in the church in Stormy wants you to punch her. Brilliant. My name's Ricky, by the way. This is Ricky 2. This is Ricky 2. The unofficial sequel to Ricky 1. Alright. Let's punch her. Boom. Hey, that's the stuff. That's the kind of air punch that could really get a person fired up for a good old prey. Oh my god, stop yawning! I have to end this soon. Thanks ever so much, Ooch, but now how can I repay you? Oh, I know, here, I'll teach you a jazzy new move. We can now pirouette. I think that's what it's called, pirouette. Ah, but it's no good, I'm still not quite fired up enough to get down on my knees and give the old praying a good go. Success, the please as a punch quest has been transgressed with finesse. Clear, baby. It's so satisfying when you see that prompt. It's so satisfying. Now, what we do is we go out. You go back in. And she's still got the blue bubble. So we go talk to her. Like I said before, I'm still not quite fired up enough for a really good prey yet. Do you fancy showing me some more of your best party tricks to help me along? Yep, we like to party. Right then, this time I want you to do a pirouette, a clap, a jump, and then an air punch. Think you can manage that? So, pirouette, clap, jump, and then punch. Yep. I think so. Sign up to 4 party tricks to the down direction of the control pad. That way you can perform all 4 in one go. Give it a try. A pirouette, a clap, a jump, and then an air punch. You can do it. Yep. Okay, so what you do, you go on Misc. You go on... Is it Misc? Hang on. I think it's Misc. If I recall correctly. Tactics, associate skill points. Oh yeah, sign party tricks. Okay, here we go. It's here. So we pirouette, which is right here, which is what we've learnt. Clap, jump, and then air punch, baby. Now, get ready. Dance, clap, jump, and then boosh. Oh, aye, that's the stuff. Pumps the heart full of passion, so it does. I'm primed for a proper prayer session now. Let's see now, how can I say thanks? Oh, aye, this should do nicely. Just do as I do. We can now pray. We can now pray. We have basically just submitted to the will of a god. We ain't dealing with fate, we're dealing with God. That is terrifying. We've cleared it. There you go. Talk to her again. Party tricks can make adventures with your friends all the more fun. And there'll be times on your journey where a party trick or 2 will come in handy too. Sign them in the Misc menu. And yeah, we already know how to do that. You told me exactly how. You go back inside. And the speech bubble is now white. Talk to her. I bet she says the same thing. Yep. Oh my god. Thing is, this was default dancing before default dancing. That's all you need to know. All living creatures are children of the Almighty. But yep. The guy in the church will always say the exact same thing every single time, apart from very few moments where he won't say that. And I'll get there eventually. No. Right, that is it for part 4. In part 5, I will create the team. Sorry, stretching. I'll create the team that we'll be using to fight the White Knight, and then go from there. But we have now reached Stornway. In part 4, we have actually reached Stornway. And then we're gonna hit part 5, and oh boy, part 5. Yeah. It's going by fast, isn't it? I've already progressed past what the initial playthrough was, and I hope to go further. But there you go. Thank you for watching. That should be it. Bonya.